Hello, and thank you for joining Wise Guys Entertainment. This is your host, Wyman. Thank you for joining me for another Movie Nuggets. These are bite-sized movie reviews for those who have short attention spans, trying to make a last-minute decision on whether to watch a movie in the theater, on TV, or on streaming. Today's movie nugget is Spider-Man, the Sam Raimi movie from 2002. This stars Tobey Maguire. And I will tell you now that this is one of the movies I really like. It's one of the earliest superhero movies that really stood out and made a big impact on the industry. Before Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, a lot of movies weren't taken seriously. There were some other good ones, which I'm pretty sure came before Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, most notably the Christopher Reeve Superman movies, and I believe Blade with Wesley Snipes came before Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. But now, time-wise, I'm not sure where Tim Burton's Batman came in, but that was another good movie. So Spider-Man, I think that it was pretty much down to earth and stayed pretty true to the Spider-Man story and origin. One of the gripes people have with the newer Spider-Man, as treated by Sony and Marvel, is that he relies too much on Tony Stark as Iron Man. He doesn't really have much of a character of his own. He's in the Marvel version of Spider-Man is very much like a fanboy of Iron Man, and heavily relies on technology instead of his own instincts and his own superpowers. And you kind of lose the whole innocence and immaturity of being a high schooler. So that was one of the cool things about that Sam Raimi Spider-Man. And his villain there was Green Goblin, and that was pretty cool. I was never sure how they were going to implement the Green Goblin, because in the comics he sort of looks like a mutation. And although I was iffy about how they decided to handle Green Goblin, i.e. make a set of armor and a big old helmet shaped like a goblin head, I think overall it worked. It didn't detract so much that I didn't like the movie anymore. I think it was executed well. And then initially, like immediately after I saw it, I had a hard time believing Peter Parker and MJ becoming so close so fast. But after repeat viewings, I can, and after discussing it with friends who have been in similar situations, not being a superhero, that is, but in making such a strong connection so quickly with another individual, a stranger even, and it developing into a strong bond that becomes a relationship. So, the more I pick apart the movie, the more I can see that, they could conceivably end up together. Peter Parker and MJ. So, it worked. And then one of the other things that makes this movie stand out from the Marvel version of Spider-Man is that it's about consequences. So, obviously, this is going to have spoilers because Number one, it's a movie from 2002. So, oh wow. It just dawned on me that I was doing the math wrong when I was recording one of my other videos. Uh, wow. So, if this was made in 2002, oh, okay, well, it's 2020 now, so that's 18 years ago. Yeah, so one of the things that makes this stand out from the Marvel version of Spider-Man is that there's, Peter gets firsthand experiences dealing with consequences. So, because he lied to his uncle, I'm mixing all kinds of fandoms together. I keep wanting to say Uncle Owen, but that's Star Wars. Uncle Ben. Ant-Man, Uncle Ben. All right. Uncle Ben is with Spider-Man. So his loss and the events that led up to his loss are what helps build Peter Parker's character and his views on things. And I think that's very important. And, there's that gem that's repeated over and over and over. With great power comes great responsibility. And that's absolutely true. And in the Marvel movies, with their implementation of Spider-Man, you don't really get the sense that he's learned about consequences yet. There's always like technology to bail him out. A new suit, another superhero, one of the Avengers helping him out. So that makes Sam Raimi's Spider-Man more down to earth. So that's it for Spider-Man, the Sam Raimi directed movie from 2002. Definitely highly recommended. Great movie. Watch it. Lots of action. Cool effects. A great comic book movie. Check it out. Please like, comment, and subscribe to Wise Guys Entertainment. And when you subscribe, be sure and mark the notification bell so that you get all notifications, not just some notifications. Thanks so very much. Bye.